we got our first glimpse this season of the Merlin family this past week, and you seem like a proud papa. It seemed like things were going up. Is he happy with how young Thea is progressing?
I'm not. Well, I guess he's happy that he is in control of the situation. How he, I'm not going to spoil anything that's coming up, but how he does control is pretty vicious. And in the past, Malcolm has always used his money, his power, his money and power to manipulate people. And the one thing that he was never able to grasp was the fact, because he lost his wife, she was emotionally connected to changing the city. He lost Tommy, who was emotionally connected to Laurel. What else? He lost Moira, because Moira emotionally connected to her children, and she sacrificed herself. But so Malcolm has never been able to emotionally get to somebody. So this is his quest to emotionally manipulate people now, rather than, he still uses physicality, but it's a new twist in the way that I'm liking what they're doing, because I think I've said it 6 times before they started writing it, and they've not put it in. No.
Now, you painted a sort of dark picture of the relationship with Thea and sort of the manipulation therein. Is there also sort of a benign side that you could, and a paternal side that you could paint of it?
I could. I don't think we're there yet. Okay. It's the most. I've described it as the most dysfunctional, brutal father-daughter relationship. The type that you're going to watch when you watch it on television. You're going to look at it and you're going to go, I can't really. This is too uncomfortable. But I really want to stay watching it because it's like a car crash. That's exactly why you'll stay. And it is. It's going to be. But again, he cares. He loves her. He really cares for her. It's his daughter, and he's kept this secret for a long time, and again manipulated somebody else with it. But it's as you do. But yeah, I think there is a genuine love there and caring for her. But he wants her to be strong. He wants her to be able to stand on her own 2 feet.
The next episode features flashbacks of the time that we missed of Malcolm and Thea. What can you preview about what's in store there, and especially what Malcolm's actions might be like outside of Thea that we might get to see?
I'm going to be honest with you, because again, I know you guys want stuff, but I know there's things that we are not allowed to talk about, and all I'll say to you is please just watch it, because it's one of those moments you are literally just going to go, your jaw will hit the floor, so please put a pillow down. Yeah, and that's one of those moments that it's if I were in my house, I'd open the window and what are you listening to? The nation's jaw dropping. That's literally what it's going to be like. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be something is going to come at you as a shock and a surprise. That's all I'll say.
How would you describe Malcolm's emotional manipulation tactics? Would you say he's a fan of the backhanded compliments? Would you say?
I think Malcolm is he is learning about emotional manipulation also, because he's never been able to tell somebody really how he feels. Right? He's always done it in a off the cuff backhanded way. So but he's always been honest. It's as brutal as it may be at times, I think he's probably one of the most honest people on the show. That's my opinion. Because he tells it like it is, he tells the truth, and not everybody likes to hear the truth. But I think his emotional manipulation now is more straightforward. Rather than it being, God, that sounds really terrible. It's rather than being to manipulate. No, it's straightforward in order to manipulate. It really is. But some people would lie and tell fibs about stuff. But in a particular scene that is coming up, there's straightforward, down the line truth, and the person is overwhelmed at what they're hearing.
Does he change at all because of his time with her, even in little ways?
think you'll see more, and this is weird to say with Malcolm, you will see, and it's kind of going back, I'm sorry to do that, but you will see more honesty. But I have to put the word before it, brutal honesty again, because that's just the way it is. But that's probably what you'll see, and when he says it, you'll see more. What's what I'm looking for? It's not it's more heart. I got to chill just saying that with mouth heart. But more heart behind it, because he's. But that's what's interesting. Does he really mean it? Is it twisting, or does he really mean it? And which is the challenge for me to get that across. But I think he really means it. That's my personal thing. That's nothing that anyone has said, producers.